afternoon. You're most welcome for our news here at Sararights TV, where we bring you the stories covering things that are going around us. We begin with the top headlines. New Mvara LC2 leadership vows to close gap in government programs. 4 die after eating meat at Rakai Barrow. Besides discharged from Mulago and returned to Luzira prison. Lastly, PSG win back-to-back Let's have this detail. Annual election in Arua City about close gap service delivery and community participation will be central to their work as they take over the leadership of the world. On Monday, 10th of August 2026, during the world's LC2 elections held at Golf Ground, when the members stand up to elect their new executive committee. Bosco Adia, the new LC2 chairperson-elect, said weaknesses in the implementation of government programs have left some community members frustrated and vulnerable, particularly the young people. He said his leadership will work closely with the resident and relevant authorities to ensure government programs reach their intended beneficiaries without unnecessary barriers. Adia also identified security as a key issue to be addressed, alongside better access to government services and economic opportunities. Susan Adiru, the Vice LC2 chairperson-elect, congratulated the team upon their victory and expressed confidence that the new leadership will respond to the needs of the residents. She said the leadership will work as a team and remain accessible to the community to deliver on its promises. Meanwhile, Nezma Ochokoro, the former Arua Hill Division chairperson and a new resident of Mvara, welcomed the new leadership, saying residents expect improvement in service delivery. Ochokoro adds the new leaders to prioritize the needs of the community and ensure residents understand and benefit from government programs meant to improve their livelihoods. Bosco Adia succeeded Naftali Taban after securing 41 votes out of 63 total votes cast in the Mvara Ward LC2 election. In another story, police in Chiatora district have recovered 10 cows suspected to have been stolen from different areas as security agencies intensify operation against the rising theft of livestock in parts of Uganda. The cows were recovered on Tuesday, August 11, 2026, during an intelligence-led operation conducted in Bukunda sub-county. According to the police, the animals were recovered from villages of Chiakonda, Kijibula and Kaule, all within Bukunda sub-county. Preliminary investigation have linked a 38-year-old businessman, Isa Walugembe, to the alleged cattle theft. Walugabe, a resident of Kijimbula village, Luamba Parish, Kirumba sub-county, is being investigated alongside other suspects still at large. Police said investigation indicates that the suspects are operating a wider network involved in stealing cattle and moving them to different locations. Security agencies have also stepped up effort to address cattle smuggling across Uganda's border with joint military operations involving the South Sudan Police, People's Defense Force and in Kyotera, police said investigation into the recovered cattle are ongoing, while efforts are underway to trace the other suspects believed to be involved in the alleged theft. The recovered animals are expected to help investigators establish their ownership and trace. In another sad story, police and health authorities are investigating a suspected foodborne disease outbreak in Rakai at Liatonde after mourners developed severe illness following a barrow meal. 4 people have died and more than 10 others have been hospitalized in Liatonde district after reportedly falling ill shortly after eating beef served at a burial ceremony in neighboring Rakai district. The victims are believed to have consumed meat from a bull slaughtered during the burial of a man identified only as Omar. Regional police spokesman Tuawa Kasire said 3 of the deceased have been identified as Charles Bagiranga, a resident of Chiakabikwa village, and Jennifer Tezerize and Christmas Bihekanira in Luamagwa sub-county, Rakai district. Also in another sad story, 2 people have been killed and 10 others injured in a road crash involving a Fusho truck along Luabiata-Luampaga Road in Nakasongola district. The crash occurred about 12:30 p.m. on Wednesday in Luakatamba village, according to Savannah Regional Police spokesperson Sam Twinamazima. The truck registration number UBA 2823L, silver in color, was carrying market vendors from Amarutara to Irimba Market in Luabitaya when the driver reportedly lost overturned. The deceased have been identified as Isaac Kirambo, 26, a resident of Nabiwita village in Luampaga sub-county, and Junior Kabugo, 25, a resident of Kienje in Luwero town council. Police said the 2 victims died at the scene due to the severity of the crash. The 10 injured passengers have been identified as Annette Nainza, 40, Annette Letalo, 38 years, Marvin Ndwala, 21, Collins Amanya, 25, Robert Swibami, 31, Jessica Nalukuma, 40, Robert Kakoza, 38, Dennis Saka, 21, Ivan Katamba, 36, and Proskovia Nakabira, 45. The injured were immediately rushed to Nakasongola Health Center, 5, where they were currently recover treatment. ASP Twinyamazima said. Police said the bodies of the deceased were taken to Nakasongola mortuary pending post-mortem examination. Traffic office visited the scene, documented evidence, and towed the Fusho truck to the Nakasongola parking yard for inspection, and investigation is ongoing. Still in Uganda, Uganda Prison Service says Kizza Besigye was discharged from Mulago on 7th August 2026 and returned to Luzira Prison Hospital, ending days of uncertainty over his whereabouts and health. Uganda Prison Service has clarified that opposition figure Kizza Besigye was discharged from Mulago National Referral Hospital and returned to Luzira Prison Hospital, where he is continuing treatment. Then confirmation comes after Besigye's families and the People's Front for Freedom raised concern over his whereabouts following his controversial discharge from Mulago, and conflicting reports about where he had been taken on his medical condition. Senior Commissioner of the Prison Corporation and Corporate Affairs and spokesperson of UPA said the prison medical team is now overseeing Besigye's treatment and that his condition is improving. After 10 days admission at Mulago Referral Hospital. Dr. Kiza Beshet was discharged back to Lizira Prison Hospital on 7th August 2026, Bani said. He said Dr. Beshet's immediate family members and personal doctors, including his sister, Dr. Olive Kabushinze, continue to have access to him while treatment at the prison hospital. The prison did not disclose the specific medical condition for which Beshet was admitted to Mulago or provide details about the treatment he is currently receiving. Besset, a four-time presidential candidate and long-time opposition figure, was admitted to Mulago Referral Hospital after collapsing in the 29th during his prison term. Besset and his aide, Haji Letasi, have been in custody since November 2024 after their detention in Kenya and subsequent return to Uganda, which carry a maximum penalty of death upon conviction. Prosecutors alleged that between 2023 and 2024, the accused held meetings in Gavana, Athens, Nairobi, and Kampala to solicit funding, acquire weapons, and organize efforts to overthrow